Hello, everybody. It's Tamara Bennett from Southern Adornaments Decor. It is Friday, so that means it's time for Friday Fab Five. This is not the normal time that you guys usually expect me to pop on. I normally do this at 9:30 a.m. on Fridays, Central Time, of course, but today I had jury duty, and so that's where I was this morning. And thankfully, I got out way earlier than I thought I would. I was actually completely out the door by about 9:30, and I'm looking at my watch and I'm like, man, if it was just a few minutes earlier, I could have been on time for Friday Fab Five. But I don't know if y'all have ever had jury duty, but it was what they call a grand jury, and I only have to show up on 3 particular days. And I should be done by noon each day. So there's 2 more times you're going to have to put up with this. Once is in March and once is in April. But I can always like bump Friday Fab Five back to like later in the day so that we can still have it. It just won't be at my normal time on those days. Hey, Heather. Hi, Charlotte. Hello, Wanda. And because I didn't think I was going to be able to do a Friday Fab Five today, I don't really have 5 things to share with you all, but I did go to Hobby Lobby last night and got a bunch of paint colors that I did not have. So they're new to me, not necessarily new to the Deco Art line, but I thought it might be fun. Why am I saying that like that? Um, I annoy myself. Do you ever do that? You annoy yourself with the things you say and the way you say them. I thought we could color swatch these on my Deco Art swatches during this Friday Fab Five. And I thought that would be a fun way to like hang out, test out these colors, chat about things. Good morning. Hey guys, welcome. A lot of you are just now popping in. Hey Jane. Hello, Paula. Hello, Rhonda. Hello, Suzanne. She said, I'm dreading my jury duty on Monday. Thankfully, mine wasn't the thing where you had to show up every day for like a week or even stay all day. Grand jury is pretty easy, which I would have, like in my mind, I always thought that grand jury was like this grand big thing that you had to stay a long time for, but apparently not. It's a lighter type of duty, light duty. Hey, Charlotte. Hi, Heather. Okay. First thing I want to share with you all are the new designs that those are not the ones. Those were from last week. Hold up. While I'm pulling this in, you can enjoy looking at the designs behind me. This one we painted live on Tuesday. It was one of the new 5 Easter designs that we came out with last week. And then this one we taught in the Painters Clubhouse. It's called the Brushstroke Bunny, and it has lots of really pretty artistic brush strokes throughout. And we did a little bit of like color blending and mixing. So that was a lot of fun. So if you're a Painters Clubhouse member, go check that one out. The replay is in the group. And then today's new designs are these right here. So we do have some more new Easter ones. If you'll notice, we have a pair of bunnies. One has a bow on her ear. The other has a bow on his chin, kind of like a little bow tie. And those we are thinking could be really good for like double doors. Do any of you guys have double doors or customers with double doors? Let me know in the comments. And then we've got a bunny holding eggs. I believe that one may be the one that is 3D, and the little glasses are 3D on that one. And then we've got a bunny with her ears drooping down, and then we've got a plaid bunny. So that sounds like fun to paint. Michelle says, where can we find the swatch sheets? No worries, Michelle. I have dropped the link in the links today for you guys. Hey, Granny Kathy. Just comment the word link, and it's going to send the links to the things to your Facebook Messenger. And the link to these swatch sheets is in that, so you can find it there. Suzanne said, I had grand jury summoned on Tuesday. Luckily, I was not picked. I was the first name they called. I'm like, of course I was, but it was okay. Hey, Darla. Bessie says, I'm in Ohio. It's been forever since I've been able to watch. Well, I'm glad you're on. Normally I'm on at 9:30 on Fridays, but you got me late today because I had jury duty. So I'm here. All right. I'm going to start color swap about Southern Adornaments Live, because if you've not heard about this, let me just start from the top. Take it from the top. Southern Adornaments Live is a in-person event that I've been doing since 2019. So we had one in 2019 and 2020 in Nashville, Tennessee. In 2022, we did one in Dallas, Texas. Last year in September, we did one in Destin, Florida. And this year, it's going to be in the Great Smoky Mountains, November 15th and 16th. So this is your opportunity to come meet me in person, paint with me live in person, meet all the people that you are used to talking to and seeing pictures that are posted here online. You are even going to get to meet a couple of our guest artists. The only 2 that I have confirmed so far are Heidi Easley and Cindy Manley. Heidi is an expert in paint parties, and Cindy is an expert in like glass art and resin. Okay, before I do this, my husband just popped in and brought the puppy. He cannot be up here. He's going to make a mess. He's already clicking buttons. This is our puppy, Maverick. Why are you putting him on the table? Maverick did that. He clicked on something. Sorry about that. I was saying he's our new shop puppy. And they even got him a little dog bed and put it out in the shop. Yeah, Maverick took away the sound. He clicked on one of my mouse and messed it up. Sorry about that. They got him a little bed, and now he's like the shop mascot. So he's our new puppy. I think they're enjoying having him out there, but Michael brought him up here so he could come and eat because his food is up here. Also, he needs a little trot back and forth from the house to the shop every once in a while for a potty break. Okay, back to what we were talking about. Southern Adornaments Live. If you have not ever heard of it, it is an event that we do once a year. And the last couple events that we've done had about 150 people. This one's going to have closer to 200 people. And so it's a really cool event where you can come and craft with us, meet other people that you've met in some of these groups and seen them in the comments. And honestly, if you're tired, anybody else, are you tired of painting at home alone and feeling like you don't have any crafty friends? My friend Lauren Martin, she's probably not here right now because she's a school teacher. We're going to do the reds first. That was Tuscan red, by the way. She is a school teacher, and she used to live here in my town. And she and I have known each other since 2010. And we used to craft together, paint together all the time. Well, her husband's job got moved about 3.5 hours away, and they had to move. And when she moved, she couldn't find a crafting community in her town. And she said it was kind of depressing because she said in Murray, when she lived here, she had me to craft with all the time. And she said, I really miss having a crafting community. So she actually ended up joining the Painters Clubhouse a couple of summers ago. It was 2 summers ago, this coming year. And she came to her first Southern Adornaments Live in Dallas. And after that, she started making so many friends online and crafting with us regularly online. And I think it's just really made her feel like she has a community to belong to. So if you are in that kind of boat, if you feel like you don't have people that you can craft with regularly or connect to, or people you can show your painted designs to, because sometimes when you create something, you want to be able to show it off and you want to be able to share it with somebody who's going to be just as excited about it as you are. And so if you don't have a community like that surrounding you, I want to encourage you to come by yourself. I know that's intimidating. You're going to make a friend the very first day. I promise. And so you're going to leave with new friends. You're going to leave with a newfound confidence in yourself out of these new projects that you've completed, the new friends that you've made, and you're just going to have your cup filled up. And all of us need that once in a while. Any questions? Let's see. Oh, Michelle says, what kind of dog is he? He is an Australian Shepherd mix. Dixie says that he looks like he's got Michael trained already.
He's definitely got him wrapped.
He's got him wrapped around his little paw is what it is. Yes. Pam says, I'm laying the groundwork to get a virtual ticket. Can you discuss that and the prices? I can't discuss that right now, Pam. We will probably sell tickets to that in like September. I will say, I can tell you there will be a fly on the wall option, which does not include a kit or anything. It's just access to the Facebook group where the live streams are happening. And that is going to be more affordable than it's ever been before. And then there will be a kit option. That option we haven't priced yet, but in the past, it's been anywhere from $200 to $250. And so that will come with all the projects in it for you to paint along with us at home. So if you're budgeting, budget in that range. If you're thinking about just doing the fly on the wall, it'll be a lot cheaper. Julie says, what is the paint color template that you have? Yes, you can get this, Julie. Comment the word link. It's going to send you some links, and you can go and download this from my friend Sandy McTeer. She is one of Deco Art's I forgot what title she is. She's kind of like a brand ambassador. She teaches classes and things like that and educates people on how to use the products. And she made this color swatch sheet. It has all of the Americana colors. Sorry, that's a little blurry. All of the Americana colors and their like product. It has the product, like, I guess it's a SKU. And then it also has the, what do you call this? The hex code. So like if you were to go in Canva or some program where you needed to get this exact color for a project, you could type in that hex code and it would pull up that Pantone color. Maybe that's the other word for it. But I'm color swatching these, and notice I'm using the same brush every time. This is important to me anyways. I want each swatch to be a accurate representation of what it looks like when I do a single layer. 2 swipes to the left, 2 swipes down. And so I'm trying to do that on every single one so that I'm not like putting 2 coats on something or whatever, because it helps me to see that like this jack-o'-lantern orange is way more transparent than like this orange flame color. You can kind of see that like that one has some transparency. That one does not. And so the color that I just did was called Alizarian. That's a mouthful. Alaran Crimson. That is really pretty. I picked up a few of these colors at Hobby Lobby last night, and I'm looking at them and I'm like, you know, I don't have very many reds aside from like True Red and Primary Red, which are almost the same exact color. I don't have very many darker reds. I have a deep burgundy, but I don't have any that are like a warm red. And so I picked up a couple of these. Tuscan Red I really like. It's very similar to True Red, but it's got a little bit of a warmer color. Alizarian Crimson is a deeper red. It's kind of got a burgundy tint to it. I was looking to see where my deep burgundy is. It may be, yeah, it's on a different page. So like I can compare that one. I don't want to fold this, but I was trying to put them closer together. Deep burgundy and Alizarian Crimson are like the same color, but this one has a cooler tone and this one has a warmer tone. And so it kind of helps when you're picking out colors for a project to have this, because I can usually select colors in advance for a project that I'm going to be painting in the Painters Clubhouse just based on these. It's so helpful. Granny Kathy, this is my husband's mama. She said, I'll be your friend. So if you're coming to Southern Adornaments Live by yourself and you're nervous, just go find Kathy. She'll become your friend right away. She makes friends with everybody. Dixie says, does that list get updated with the new ones? I'd be willing to bet yes. It does have their newest colors. I think Sunset Gold was one of the newest colors. It does have those on here. Sprout was a new color that they did back in 2020. Was it early 2022 or was it 23? I don't remember. But they are talking about coming out with some new colors later this year. So I'm excited about that. Pam says it is OU Sooner Red. Anne says, I just ordered Cinnamon Drop. It's a beautiful color. Where is that one at? It's located right here. Don't have that one. This next color is called Poetic Plum, and it's got a purple tint to it. So I'm willing to bet it goes on this page. Oh, looky there. I already, I bought one I already had. I didn't know I had that one. Whoops. That is a pretty color though. And some of these I feel like aren't showing up very, like this probably gives you a clearer representation of the colors. Good afternoon, Pamela. Christy says, I love the swatch list. I use it all the time. I'm using it way more often than I even thought I would. Let's try Perfect Perry. It goes right here. I knew I didn't have this one. It's kind of a bluish purple. It's real pretty. And whoops, I just about made a mess. Dip some out of here. That's probably way too much. Just put it right here. So it's similar to Purple Cow, but it's got more blue in it than Purple Cow does. But look how well that covers. Really well. I like it. I got some greens too, because I don't have very many greens in my stash. So there's Perfect Perry. Oh, sorry. I'm so easily distracted. We were talking about Southern Adornaments Live. Today is the last day to get a ticket. We're going to, and they're $100 off until the end of the day today. And then we're going to shut down or pause ticket sales until Mother's Day week. So if you miss out now, you will be paying more on Mother's Day week. And you'll have less time to do a payment plan. So the payments may be more because there will be less time to get those payments in. Claire says, what paint manufacturer are these colors from? They are Deco Art Americana. So they have a whole line of acrylic paints that are Americana. So these are all the Americanas line. Dixie says, print the list on cardstock. That's what I've got. Yes, mine is cardstock. How did you get it to print on black with white type? What? What did she say? It's already disappeared. I don't understand your question. How did you get it to print on black with white type? I didn't print on black. What are you talking about? I'm so confused. It doesn't take much to confuse me though. Peggy says, I have mine in a folder and I take it to Hobby Lobby. That's what I should have done. But I didn't anticipate on going to Hobby Lobby last night. I should have known it would happen because we were in the town where Hobby Lobby is, and I can't go to that town without going to Hobby Lobby. So I should have just known. Otherwise, I wouldn't have accidentally bought another bottle of Poetic Plum that I already had. Do you already have this list made? Something we can purchase to do this? It's free. It's free, Pamela, and it's not mine. It belongs to a friend of mine called named Sandy McTeer. So the link that I'm sending you sends you to her website. And you can go in there, and I think you like add it to cart, so it looks like you're buying it, but it's $0. So you just check out. It doesn't cost you anything. Where is this one? Celery Green. Read. Oh, here it is. Apparently, I can't talk and read at the same time. This is a very, very light sage green. Very pretty. I didn't really have a color kind of like that. Like looking at this, that was a good choice to pick out at the store because this is very different from any of these other ones. You know, and I can't say the same necessarily for some of those reds that I bought because one of the reds was so close to some of the others that I'm like, I'm not sure I'll use that a whole lot. I try to stick with as many of the same colors as I can when I'm teaching so that you guys already have them on hand. Hey, Jennifer, glad you made it. Okay, Christy says, I paint one coat, then I paint a second coat beside it. Oh, that's smart. So she does like one coat that shows what it looks like with one coat, and then right beside it, she does two coats so you can kind of see the coverage. Smart. Joanne says, I guess you didn't get chosen for Dirty Ditty. I actually was able to volunteer and leave. They chose 16 of us, and I was one of the 16. And then they said, like 2 people left because they had to go to work. They needed to narrow it down to 12 is what it was. And then they had 2 more spots, and they said, does anybody want to volunteer? I said, well, if you're taking volunteers, I'll go because I'm leaving out to go out of town tomorrow, and I got a lot I need to do. And I was missing Friday Fab 5. Christy says, I take a picture of it and put it in an album on my phone so I have it when I go to Hobby Lobby. That's what I need to do. I'll do that as soon as this live is over. And I can't save things like that in my camera roll because I clean my camera roll out pretty regularly. But I could save it like in the files on my phone, and that would work. This color is called Aloe. Aloe. Is it on the next page? Yep. It's on at the top of this next page. And as I'm swatching this, I'm like, wow, this is very, very similar to the one we just did. Celery green. Celery green is a little cooler, and aloe is a little warmer maybe. They're like a touch different. So good choice. I'm glad I got them different. Thicket is similar. Yeah, I have. Well, maybe I don't have Thicket. Where is Thicket at on here? Nope, I don't have Thicket. I do have Laurel or Sage Mint. Sage Mint's similar. Oh, I need to set it over here if I've already swatched it. This is Thicket. I was like, I knew that name sounded familiar. Thicket is one that I picked up last night. Joanne, comment the word link, and it's going to send the link to her page where you can go and download this swatch sheet. It'll send it to your Facebook Messenger. Hey, Darlene. Okay, Thicket, where was it at? Was it on this other page? Yes. It's right here. Ooh, I really like this color. This feels like it could be a wall color in my house. Not that I have this color. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't on camera. It's this one. Like, that is really pretty. I would paint a wall that color. That's beautiful. Dixie says, I wonder if we could take a pic of the completed swatches and save it to a pic to use in Procreate. Yeah, you could, or let me just show you something. Hold on. Let me grab my iPad. Y'all gonna get a quick Procreate lesson. Are you ready? I don't need to put it on top of this. This is wet. Let me unlock this off camera for a second because I have to type my passcode in. Okay. Let me just open up a new product here. On your, sorry, this is super zoomed in, but if you're choosing colors over here, there is a spot. See how you can customize your palette down here? There's a spot somewhere. Hold on, let me find it. Right here. Okay, so if you're on value, right here, see hexadecimal? We can delete that and type in one of these numbers. So if I type in the number that's underneath teal mint on this sheet, which is 41 AC 9E. That's the hexadecimal. Look, I get the teal mint color. The puppy is wanting attention. And now I have the deco art color, teal mint, which is this one. Look. Is that not cool? Did you know you could do that? Do you need me to show it to you again? Should we do another color? Go to the color. Go to value. Tap right here where the hexadecimal is. Delete it. Where is the pink that I like? Dragon fruit pink. Type in A. Whoops, I can't see it. D3 F6D. Enter. Now we have dragon fruit pink. Oh, wow. That's way darker on the screen than I would have guessed. Let me make sure I typed that in right. AD3F6D. That's correct. But there you go. There is dragon fruit and teal mint. Linda said, do it again. Christy said, FYI, Indian turquoise is just turquoise now. Same number. Good to know. I did not know that. So that's a little tip. If you are wanting to match your deco art colors to your Procreate, that's how to do it. My pencil fell on the floor. I better get that because I'll forget it's down there and then I'll think, where did that thing go? It does not take much for me to completely lose my mind and forget where I placed something. I'm sure y'all can relate. Dixie says, that's neat. Thank you. Anne says, I need to sit down with your Procreate class so I can do all that thrilling stuff. Yes, if you are not in my Procreate for Makers course, go sign up for it. It's just $97. It's going to teach you all the things about how to use that app. And you can watch as many times as you want because it's self-paced. Okay, another color that I got was Natural Buff. I don't have many options when it comes to like a light skin tone color. And so I picked this one up per some of our Painters Clubhouse people's recommendation. They said this was a good one for skin tone. It's a very pale skin tone, but I think it'll be a good option that I can kind of use. Natural Buff. This one is Desert Cactus. I love greens. Can you tell? I bought a lot of green colors. Desert Cactus is not on this sheet. Right here. It's your favorite for skin tone. I knew somebody in the clubhouse had told me they use it a lot. I usually use Sugared Peach. I like it a lot too, but sometimes you need a little bit of a brighter skin tone, and that Natural Buff is a good one. What are we doing again? Desert Cactus. Doesn't take much for me to get distracted. Ooh, this is another one that I would totally paint on a wall. Love that color. Greens are your favorite too? I love greens. Green has always been my favorite color. Let me hold it up here so you can see it. Does anybody have that color? Now that they're in my stash, I may paint with them more often. It takes a while for a color to suddenly become like one that I use all the time. It kind of has to prove itself to me, I guess, and work well with a lot of other colors. This one's called Lush Green. Lush Green. I tried to find Blue Haven and they didn't have it, but I've ordered it from their website. Here's Lush Green down here. What colors are your favorites? Greens are my favorites. I have a lot of greens. Which ones are yours? Ooh, this is pretty. This is like an army green. Like if I were going to paint somebody in the military with fatigues, I would choose that color. That and also the celery green would be really good together because this is lighter, but it's kind of the same tone. So there's Lush Green. I kind of almost painted too low. I almost covered up the words. Whoops. That's all my greens. I now have 2 more light colors. So I've got light mocha, which I used to have this color. I must have run out of it and not bought another bottle because it's not on my color swatch sheet. And I know I had this color way back when. Ooh, this needs mixing some more. It's been sitting on the shelf a while. Christy says, I'm loving sweet mint and sea glass and laurel. Yvonne loves the greens. How many colors are there? Oh, I don't even know. On this sheet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 5. There's 40 on this sheet. And then there's a whole nother row in this one. So 45 times 1, 2, 3, 4. 45 times 4. Come on, do the math faster. Well, just still thinking about it. How. What is 45 times 4? Is that 180? I can do the math faster than this thing can. That's 180, I think. And then you got 40 more on this sheet. That's 220. And then there's a sheet over here that doesn't have very many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 5. 30 more. 250 colors. Is that right? I don't know if that's accurate, but that's how many's on this color swatch. So I wonder how, I would have to sit here and count, but I wonder how many I have out of the 250. Okay, there's light mocha. Light mocha is really similar to natural buff. It's just cooler. It's not as warm. One more, and then we're done. This one's called lemon yellow. I knew I did not have a yellow that was really cool. I knew I had like bright yellow, and I had banana cream. I really like banana cream a lot. And Sprout is very green. But this one I thought might make like a good color for like a lemon, obviously, or even a softball. Ooh, this is very lemony. I like it. Like a lemon drop. It's pretty. There's a very stark contrast between banana cream and lemon yellow. And then look at it in comparison to bright yellow. It's a lot lighter. I don't have very many yellows or oranges. I need to work on that. So I guess I need to take pictures of those and take those with me to Hobby Lobby next time. Christy says I have 120 to 125. You want me to count real quick and see how many I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. I can't even count. 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 82, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 110. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 120. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30. 131. I beat you. I beat you, Christy. But only because of my Hobby Lobby trip last night. Okay. Thank you for sticking with me through that. I don't count as fast as I thought I did. It's telling you the link is broken. Did anybody else get the link? I'll drop it in the comments just in case. Where is it? Here it is. And tell me if it's working. If you can click over there and if it's working. I'm going to test it myself also. Make sure. Yes, it is working. So once you get over there, scroll down just a little bit. On the second row of products, you'll see a download button next to a DecoArt Americana blank swatch form. It's free. Just download it. And that's what these are that we just did, that we're putting our colors on. They're awesome to have. I'm so glad I have them. Print them out on your home printer on cardstock. That way they're nice and hard and durable for you to paint on. Dixie says, now that I have that list, now I have to find a list of the F word paints. Oh, that's funny. Jane says, on the DecoArt website, they have a color swatch download that you can download and print to get an idea of the colors you like. And then you can paint the swatches to check coverage. That's a good idea. Risa says, do you have a referral code for Pair Eyewear? Yes, I'll drop that in the comments as well. There you go. What other questions you guys have? Is anybody getting their Southern Adornments live ticket today, or have you already bought it? Today's the last day to get your ticket for Southern Adornments live at $100 off. We're going to pause ticket sales after today until the week of Mother's Day. And so if you want to come and join us in Sevierville, Tennessee, the Great Smoky Mountains, it's happening November 15th and 16th. And it's going to be a blast. It's going to be so much fun. I've already been deep in the nitty gritty of planning the projects that we're going to do, talking to presenters. Sheila, so far, all we have lined up for sure are Heidi Easley and Cindy Manley. I'm talking to a couple more. And once those are decided, we'll be able to make those announcements. Also, the Facebook group is now available. Let me grab the link to that. If you're a ticket holder and you have not joined the Facebook group for the event, hold on, SA Live Facebook group. Here it is. Go and request to join, and then we'll get you added so that you can start, making plans to room with people and all of that kind of stuff. Did it not put it didn't even put the link in. It just, I thought I hit copy and paste. There you go. This is the link that you need. Suzanne made her own color swatch out of watercolor paper for the other brands. You're so smart, Suzanne. Gail's got her ticket. She's so excited to attend for the first time in person. Wonderful. A few pro tips for you. Number one, bring an extra suitcase because you're going to want it to carry home all your swag, all your projects, and anything that you buy in the vendor booth. We have an amazing vendor booth with really good deals that you can't get online. And so you're really going to want to have that flexibility in carrying stuff home. So bring an extra suitcase if you're planning on flying, for sure. If you're just planning on driving, you might want to bring like tote bags or something that you can kind of corral your stuff in to get it all home. Also, there is no need to bring any craft supplies. We supply everything that you're going to need. However, a lot of our pros that have attended these more than once love to bring like their favorite paint markers, their favorite paintbrush. Some of them have even brought like a battery operated fan for drying the projects. A couple of them even had like little desk light kind of things that they put at their seat so that they could easily see the project that they're painting and stuff. And so there's all kinds of little things like that that are just creature comforts that kind of enhance your experience that you might want to bring. We are going to compile a list of like recommended stuff that if you want to bring, it's totally optional, but these are just things that we've been told that enhance people's experience to bring. But more than anything, the thing that's going to enhance your experience is showing up 100% as yourself, bringing a friend if you can, or planning to meet somebody that you feel like right? It might not be somebody you've met in person before, but maybe it's somebody you've connected with here in the comments or connected with in one of our Facebook groups, and you want to get to know that person better. Plan to meet up together at the event, sit together and enhance your experience and grow your relationship there. We have several ladies who dress up alike. We have a group called the Flamingals that show up with flamingos on and like floral lace and Hawaiian shirts. I don't know if they're going to be the flamingos. I don't know if they're going to be the Flamingals again at this next event or if they're going to change the theme. We'll have to wait and see. We had another group that call themselves the OGs because they've been with me since the very beginning, and they showed up in inflatable animal costumes and all this fun. So it was just so fun. It brings so much personality to the event, and I appreciate them for doing that. Where are we staying for Southern Adornments Live? It is the Wilderness at the Smokies, and all this information is over on the sign up page. If you want to click over there and just read more about it, you can. I'll drop the link to that in the comments as well. But it is a big family resort in Sevierville, Tennessee that has its own indoor water park. It also has an outdoor water park, which is going to be closed while we're there because it'll be winter, and they're going to be turning that outdoor water park into like a winter wonderland with an ice skating rink and all the things. And so you can bring your families if you want to. Your families won't be able to come into the craft room or like into the conference room while we're in the middle of a session. You could bring them in, you know, at the beginning or at the end or whatever, and show them, or during lunch, and kind of show them the projects you've been working on. But as far as like when we're teaching classes and stuff like that, your family will need to go entertain themselves. And there's plenty to do there at the resort. Like I said, there's an indoor water park that could keep them entertained all day long. Plus they have other fun stuff around the resort that you can check out. There's lots of little restaurants. There's a shuttle. The conference center where we're having the event is physically attached to the hotel where we're staying. So there's no need to, like, once you get there, you're there and you're not going to have to worry about it. Anne said I had to buy an extra suitcase to bring all my vendor booth goodies home. I'm sure it was worth it though. Sheila says you need to do a Friday fab to 10 in the Facebook Live page of things to bring. Ooh, a good idea. Maybe we'll post in the group like your recommendations, and I will take all of those and kind of like run with it. I think it'll be fun. Seat cushions, that's a good idea, because you never know what the chair is going to be like, right? Some places have really nice comfy chairs and some places don't, and we can't really control that. So yeah, add the cushion to the list. Okay, also maybe like a cardigan or a blanket, because sometimes it's cold up in there and you need something like that where you can layer or cover up. That's why I wore this to jury duty this morning, because I was like, it's probably going to be cold in the courtroom, but it really wasn't. So, all right, y'all, that's all I got for you today. If you want to check out the new designs we put in the shop, this is what they look like. They're all Easter designs, and the templates and blanks for these are 15% off through the weekend. So go and grab them while they're on sale. The templates are the digital download that you download and cut your own wood blanks from. Those are normally $7, but they're 15% off. The wood blanks are different sizes. So you can get 4-inch, 6-inch, 8-inch, 12, or 18-inch in those. And I believe the bunny with the glasses has a 3D option where you can get his little glasses 3D. So that'll be fun. Elaine recommends a cordless heat gun. Yes, I had some ladies bring those this time. And some of them, was it you, Elaine, that brought the one that was like had the battery pack? It was like a Ryobi. That was really smart. I think it might have been you. All right, y'all, have a wonderful day. Thank you, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.